Omi Homies! We're back again. We're still on Disney. Max, growing up, didn't watch too much Disney.
Movies in general. I didn't
Movies
watch
in general, yeah. Like, his whole childhood was video games and basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, am a huge Disney fan. Now, I do have the mind of Dory, so sometimes I forget certain characters or certain movies, but there's so much Disney. What are the Disney movies that you can just say off the top of your head?
Toy Story, Lion King, Aladdin.
That's it?
The story of my life, right there. That's all I know. Now that we know Disney is coming,
yes.
These are our top 5 characters that we just want to see NFT'd really, really bad.
I have a disclaimer, though. My top 5 are not top 5. They might change because I have no favorites, guys. This is the hardest thing for me to do. I have no favorites.
Well, you have to pick 5.
I'll be excited with anything that comes out that's from Disney, honestly. But I try to come up with a list.
Doesn't matter. You got to pick 5.
You go, honey.
All right, let's get to the list.
Okay, let's get to the list, y'all.
Starting from our favorite characters we wanted to be NFT'd.
Go ahead, baby.
You're number 5. No, ladies first.
Okay, I actually have a number 6.
No.
Because I make my own rules.
That's not fair.
It is fair.
Go.
Okay, I have a hard time picking a favorite. Anything. So that's why this list is very difficult for me. Obviously, being a Disney fan. Okay, list number 6. I have Mary Poppins.
So start with your number 5 because you might as well keep going. Mary Poppins, okay.
Okay, number 5, I have Lilo and Stitch.
Does that count as 1 or 2?
Yes, it does.
All right, for number 5, I have Aladdin. He's my guy.
Who's your guy?
Yeah, from when I was little, he was like he came from nothing to something, you know, came from the streets.
I do love that story. I forgot about Aladdin.
Stealing apples, you know, met the love of his life.
Babe, when have you ever sold anything in your whole existence?
Your heart. Damn, I'm good. Let's go.
Oh
That's how I bagged her because I got that slick mind. I'm clever with it. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Y'all
know
how did Max bag such a good looking ass girl? You know, I got that mouthpiece.
Oh my gosh.
Go, babe. You're number 4.
Okay, my number 4 is Tinkerbell from Peter Pan.
Why?
Because she's so cute. And she's a badass. She'll be fighting people.
My number 4 character NFT that I want to see NFT'd. Raya, the warrior.
Oh, I
you
love
talk
Raya.
about badass. She's badass.
Yeah,
and she's all about her family. She'll go to the ends of the earth for her friends and family. I fucks with her. Raya.
Number 3. Now we're on number 3. I would love to see Alice from Alice in Wonderland because my mom is a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, and that's my mom's name. First name.
My number 3 is Max from a Goofy movie because he's a cool dude.
Oh, I totally
He's a cool
forgot
cat.
about that movie too.
I'm a cool cat. His name is Max. My name is Max. And we both got Goofy. I got the hat. He's got the dad. You know, it is what it is. We're both cool. Let's go.
Okay, number 2 for me is also going to be a pair because I can do that.
Cheater.
Mr. Fredrickson and Ellie, because they're husband and wife and they like meet each other when they're kids and then they fall in love and they spend this beautiful life together like Max and I, but then she dies.
Hopefully not like Max and you.
Hopefully not like Max and I, but I do love that movie. I cry like a baby. Man, Disney be doing that to you. It's horrible.
Speaking of crying, my number 2, Simba. Yo, when Simba's pops died, when he was like, Scar, brother, help me. And you was like, long little kid. And then he threw him off. He threw him off that thing. And Simba was like, Dad, wake up. I was like, no, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Look, I'm getting watery right now. Think about it.
Oh my god.
He was like, Dad, wake up. And he just didn't wake up. And Simba, you know, he was by himself on his lonesome, doing his own thing. He became the king of the jungle, though. Faced adversity, handled it. Simba, I want to see him NFT'd. Go ahead. You're number one.
And you have a really close relationship with your dad. I think that's why it made you slightly.
Yeah.
It
got me. It got me. I was like, I went and hugged my pops, and I was like, Dad, don't get caught up in a stampede, please. And my dad was like, boy, I'm working
right now. Boy, I'm working. My number one is Dory. I love Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Okay. My number one. Oh, you can't see. I have a small collection of them right there. Woody. My boy Woody. I'll fight anybody. This is the best character on Disney, period. I don't care what you say. He's loyal. He's a good friend. He'll go to the ends of the earth for you if he loves you. Woody is integrity. Like, if you ever want to put, like, he's the LeBron James of Disney. If you ever want to if you ever want to put your whole franchise on one back, it's Woody. He'll carry you. He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Okay. Our next, that was beautiful, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney should definitely hire you for Woody's, like, marketing team or something.
He's
MJ. So our next list is top 5 villains.
All right, you want to go first?
Yes. And again, I just want to say this is in no particular order for me. Even though it's top 5. 5 is Hades from Hercules.
Well, why?
Because he's a bad man.
The bad man. So my number 5?
Yep.
My number 5 is the Prospector. He really was a stinky Pete. Cause he that's actually a quote in the movie. I fucks with Toy Story so hard. So he played me for a fool. I thought Prospector was about that toy life. Like, I thought he was about freedom and all that, but he was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. You staying right here. You gonna be part of this collection. You gonna be that ultra rare here. And so he tried to trap Woody, tried to take Woody's freedom, but Woody wasn't having that. Neither was the squad. So they came in, they rescued him. So Prospector, that's my number 5 most hated villain on Disney. Go ahead, baby. Number 4.
Babe, I'm just loving your intensity in this video. Seriously. Number 4 for me is Lotso Bear.
Toy Story
2.
Why?
Yeah. Because he's scary. He's a bully. He's like a drug lord, and he has like his little posse, and he's like, no, you can't be happy. You have to work for me.
Okay. My number 4 is Randall. From Monsters Inc. You know how he like shapeshifts and stuff. I don't have too much to say about him. I just remember he was very prominent. He was like my Monsters Inc. was like the first DVD I ever bought, or one of them, and I used to just play that a lot. And Randall was always like in it, you know, shapeshifting and changing colors, and he just looked kind of cool actually. But he was pretty.
It would be cool if he was animated.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
He was really scary though. He really scared the kids.
That'd be a badass NFT.
Number 3 for me is Ursula. That bitch is scary, man.
Yeah.
She's scary. She took someone's like voice.
And she has a Karen haircut.
Like
she was the original Karen.
Like someone's soul. She took people's souls. Mer people's souls.
She was the OG Shang Tsung. Real ones know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Is that off of Mortal Kombat? Mm-hmm. I'm a real one.
My number 3 is Sid. Boy, I hated the shit out of Sid. He was trying to like he was putting people on rockets, and he was like maiming them, and he was putting like different pieces together and shit. But Sid was like, he was just mean to the toys. He wasn't very nice, and I didn't like that.
He was very creative though, but but just not wanting to blow up like Woody or Buzz.
He wasn't nice, and I didn't like that not one bit.
No, you like only nice people, honey?
Not one bit.
My number 2 is Cruella.
Cruella?
Because she be trying to kill dogs, and that's not okay. That is not okay.
Peter would definitely have a problem with Cruella.
For real. She was trying to wear them. Yeah. Like as a coat.
For a coat. She was styling on them boys though, I'm not gonna lie.
She was very stylish. I just don't like that she had fur.
Anyway, my number 2 is Jafar. Jafar was just like evil personified. He was a
pervert.
He was a shyster.
He was a pervert.
That boy Jafar just wanted the lamp, and he wanted to like.
He also wanted Jasmine.
He sure did. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That cool.
Number 1.
Do we have the same number 1?
Yeah,
I just looked over at your.
Yeah, Scar. Yeah.
My number 1 is Scar.
Hell yeah, he knocked down Simba's dad. Like it wasn't
Mufasa,
his
honey.
brother. That was his brother. You gonna do that to your brother? That's crazy.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Hell yeah.
And then he was starving the village. I mean, they weren't a village.
The pride.
The pride.
Yeah, and then he went like that, and he tried to put stuff in Simba's eye. He tried to put that fire, and Simba was like Matrix. Simba had that weave
Yeah, that
tactic.
fight scene was really awesome.
Mm-hmm. And then he fell like this.
And then the hyenas ate him.
Yeah. So Simba, that was our #1 villain. That's cool. We didn't know that until like literally right now.
Yeah, that we had the same one.
And
okay,
then
our third and final list.
last one, our top 5 favorite princesses, starting from number 5.
I actually have a number 6. My number 6 is Ariel from Little Mermaid. Because I love mermaids and I love swimming, and I'm actually a pretty badass swimmer.
I've never seen that movie.
I'll go to number 5 is Raya.
Who the hell?
What do you mean, who the hell? Raya.
Oh, Raya. I thought you said it's Raya. I'm like, who is that? It's Raya.
Raya.
Raya. She's on here for my list too. My number 5 is Jasmine. Just because Jasmine's pretty badass. Jasmine like took matters into her own hands, and
she was for woman empowerment.
Hell yeah, and she was down for her man too. She was a real one. She's like, I'm going with my boy Dino, and you know we're gonna live this life. You know, I'm down for my man.
And she didn't care if he had money or not.
She didn't care. She was just
so
like, hey,
I appreciate that loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is Vanellope Von Sweets.
She's a princess?
She's a princess to me. She's a little badass with a little glitch. She'd be driving those cars.
Eating them candies.
And it's also one of the movies that I love in Disney, Wreck-It Ralph. It kind of reminds me of maybe what the Veve-verse is going to look like. So it kind of brings that into perspective too.
Yeah. My number 4 is Merida. Because Merida is like a warrior badass. She don't take no shit from nobody. And she's like, I don't care if y'all are guys. Like, I'm just as cool and just as awesome. And I'm the #1 archer. I hit the bullseye like every time. And my mom's a bear or whatever. Right?
My mom's a bear, yes.
Yeah. And so, Merida for me.
So, I love all the princesses. I love all the classic ones. But I guess more of like the older classic princess. My favorite is Belle. Because she was always in the book, super knowledgeable. She wasn't like boy crazy, and she wasn't about like getting married, having kids. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but she just wanted to be educated, so I always appreciated that. Love Belle.
My number 3 is Mulan. She was the OG warrior, you know, doing her thing, putting men in her place. That's another one where she was like, I don't care if you're a guy, I'm gonna make it happen. And so I got respect for Mulan. And woman of color, which I appreciate very much. I think my last 3 are women of color, which is funny.
Really? My number 2 is Merida.
Merida? Oh, okay. My number 2, Princess Tiana. Love Princess Tiana. She was cooking that gumbo. She became a princess just like she came from nothing as well. And she became, you know, the beautiful princess that she is. And she's a hard worker. And she comes from humble beginnings. And she's about her family. You know, she was close with her pops.
I'm going to piggyback off of that because she's actually my most favorite princess ever in life. She's my number 1, Tiana. I will die if we were able to get her.
And my number 1 is Raya. Just because the ultimate warrior princess, close to her family. I think we've already talked about her, but she's, you know, about her family, about her friends. And I appreciate what she stands for in the Disney universe. So, yeah. That was our list of NFTs we want to see.
Disney.
And now, these last comic books. So let's talk about the comic book fiasco that happened with Captain America and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I think we should definitely touch on that.
We should address it, but really not dwell on it. I mean, it happened. You know, Vivi's gonna do his best to fix it, and I believe they're already fixed.
You know, when it happened, we were well, for me, I was kind of like, oh, it happened.
Some people were up in arms though.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. We have a lot of passionate people in our community, and a lot of people have a lot of money invested in this, so I get it. But I'm also a big Veve passionate, all for Veve, so Veve lover, I guess you can say. So
we forgive you.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't even really feel like there's anything to forgive. Like, shit happens. you know, and it shouldn't happen. Yes, I get that. We all get that. But sometimes things just happen, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Fix it and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. So anyway, I thought it was still pretty cool. Like, it was cool that it had a cover and then it had a comic. But if they wouldn't have been able to fix it, I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
The first misprint.
But if they have to fix it, they have to fix it. It's their company and their partnership with Marvel, and they have to do right by them so we can continue to have amazing collectibles, and whoever does YouTube can do these amazing YouTube videos. So yeah, it's all good. We got some, I think. Oh, and not only that, not only was it like messed up, like the whole app like kind of glitched, right?
Yeah, on the drop, which was weird, which allowed me to go in there, and I got like Janie, how many did you get? Janie got 3 rebounds and I got 4 rebounds. All of them were rebound, nothing off drop. So that was very interesting. I kind of liked it. But we ended up selling one. No, we ended up giving one to Gamma. Hope you enjoy that. And then we just kept 6. So we have 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and 2 rares, which is pretty cool. We did good. Mm-hmm. And then so that was that. The following day, Disney got announced.
Yes. Yesterday.
That was amazing. And then today, the House of X, the second cover, we got 4 of those, right? Mm-hmm. 2 off drop, 2 rebounds into both of us.
Man, those rebounds, guys, if y'all are not doing those,
consider doing
them because Max and I will just sit there and like refresh. And in the 2 rebounds that we got, I had like 4 opportunities where I just wasn't fast enough and other people were able to get them. So get on the rebound game. Like, seriously, you can get some good stuff.
Yeah. And then it just came to our attention that...
So we're going to get 2 drops on Saturday.
Pre-Halloween. And those look pretty damn awesome.
Yeah,
I don't even care if I get the common. They look really cool.
Yeah, they really do. And I love that they're doing it because of Halloween. Max and I really love Halloween. So there's going to be a common and an ultra rare.
In both. Yeah. Common. Those look freaking cool, man.
Yeah, I really like the Captain America one. You can kind of tell with the Spider-Man that it's Halloween-y, but with the Captain America, you can really tell because obviously he's a zombie of some sort, so it's kind of cool.
I think they're gonna be like 40 or 50 if they're like any of the other ones. That's gonna be fun right before Halloween.
I know, that's gonna be awesome.
And then we have Decon in a couple of weeks, so start stacking them gems because we're gonna be broke.
And that's also gonna be the Disney week, right?
Yeah.
So, man, we have a lot of stuff coming up, y'all, and honestly, I just wish you guys all the best. It's like I say this every time. I'm super genuine when I say it because we have some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Now we have Disney, we have, more Marvel collectibles, we have Decon coming, we have surprise upon surprise upon surprise. It's just awesome. I love Veve. And I appreciate them for creating such an awesome platform and product. And they honestly can do no wrong in my eyes.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're about to go comic book hunting, so we'll make another video on that, too. So we'll see y'all shortly.
Y'all are going to be sick of us.
Hell yeah.
No more Omi Homies.
All the content.
Bye, guys. I wish y'all all the coins and all the collectibles that your heart desires. And I wish y'all all the best health, peace, and love.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.